process of change and growth to reach our fullest potential and enhance our overall well-being. One way to understand wellness is to consider health as a continuum that extends from illness to a state of optimal well-being. On one end, people with poor health engage medical professionals to treat their illnesses. They interact reactively with doctors and clinicians who provide care. On the opposite end, people focus proactively on prevention and they adopt attitudes and lifestyles that prevent disease, improve health, and enhance their quality of life and sense of well-being. In other words, wellness is proactive, preventive, and driven by self-responsibility. Now, the wellness continuum. On the left-hand side, which is on your right, on the right on the screen now, you see illness, and on the other side you see wellness. When somebody is ill, he has low energy, low levels of energy. When you are well, you are very active, high energy. Somebody that is ill has frequent aches and pains, while somebody that is well has enthusiasm for life. When you are ill, there's prolonged illness, there could be prolonged illness, but when you are well, there is strong sense of purpose. There's negative outlook on life when you are ill. But when you are well, there's feeling of well-being. When you are ill, you are isolated from others. But when you are well, you are in supportive relationships. Now, as health declines, you see what you see on the side of the illness. While the midpoint is neither ill nor perfectly well. While on the well side, you have improved health. On the left side are signs and symptoms of illness and disability. On the right side are knowledge, attitudes, and behaviors that contribute to wellness. I'll throw more light on this. Now, when your health is good, you are sound in body, mind, and spirit. But for wellness, it is purposeful, enjoyable living. Health is not merely the absence of disease or infirmity, but a complete state of physical, mental, and social well-being. While wellness is a deliberate lifestyle choice characterized by personal responsibility and optimal enhancement of physical, mental, and spiritual health. Dimensions of wellness. There are different dimensions of wellness. And the dimensions of wellness are tools that provide a comprehensive framework for achieving holistic well-being. They encompass various aspects of the dimensions of wellness. Individuals can enhance their quality of life and achieve optimal health. Now, these are the 8 dimensions of wellness. Can we move to the next slide, please? These are the 8 dimensions of wellness. It could be emotional, spiritual, intellectual, physical wellness, environmental wellness, financial wellness, occupational wellness, or social wellness. Let me go a little deeper about each and every one of them. These dimensions of wellness are not isolated, but rather are interconnected. Problems or challenges in one dimension can impact the other. Please, can you please move the slides? We need to, people are waiting. Okay, I said the dimensions of wellness are not isolated, but rather are interconnected. Problems or challenges in one dimension can impact the other, while the opposite can also be true. That is, improving your health and wellness in one area can help to improve other dimensions. For example, your emotional wellness can be positively impacted through exercise. Physical wellness can lead to emotional wellness, but negatively impacted by financial struggles. If you have financial struggles, they can lead to high levels of stress. So, is health or wellness more important than the other? No. In fact, that's why the term health and wellness exists, to bring the two together, to demonstrate that to truly be healthy and fulfilled, you can't have one without the other. Achieving health and wellness, these are the goals. Weight loss will give you more energy. Cardio, when you do exercises, it helps you. When you eat well, it helps you. You are motivated and all that. Improving the health and wellness of Nigerian lawyers incorporates anything that improves the work-life balance. This is very important. Work-life balance. Some people just work, and they don't enjoy themselves. They make so much money by working, wanting to be a son, wanting to be a Supreme Court judge, and forget to enjoy themselves. At the end of the day, you work and you make so much money. Then you have 1,001 relatives that even before your salary is paid, they are sending you account number for you to support them with 1,001 requests. Children's school fees, house rent. Sometimes you'll be wondering whether you are working for other people. All the work you are doing, people are sending you messages every day for one favor or the other. I understand this because this is exactly what happens to me too. To the point so at the end of the day, you work so hard, make so much money, but at the end of the day, there's very little for you to enjoy yourself. You spend all the money helping people. Now, it also helps to manage stress better, fosters a positive mindset, and promotes habits of consistent self-care. Regular exercise. Regular exercise is very important and should be done up to 3 to 5 times a week if you can. If you can do 3 times a week, it will also help you. If you can just do 30 minutes of exercise a day, 3 times a week, it will help you a lot. Before I became medical director, I used to play football 3 times a week. I'm a member of the All-Stars Football Club here in Yenagoa, and we play football 3 times a week. But now, because of so much work, I cannot play football. Even chess that I play to stimulate my brain, I don't even have the time to play chess. It's just work, and it's not helping me. Now, exercise also improves cardiac health. It reduces the risk of dementia, especially for lawyers and judges. This is very important. Dementia. It improves your mood. When you have exercise, it improves your mood. It makes you a lot more lively if you exercise regularly. It gives you a lot of energy too. It helps with weight management. Helps you to reduce your weight, especially for lawyers that do a lot of sedentary work. Exercise is good for you. Even when you are in your chambers or you are in court, after about 1 hour, just stand up. Stand up for a while, then you can sit down again. Stand up. I do that myself. I stand up in my office. I might be talking to people in the office. I'll stand up for about 3-5 minutes, then I'll sit down. It helps the blood flow, circulation. It reduces the risk of chronic diseases like diabetes, and hypertension, which is something that is also very common about people in your profession. Healthy eating. It's very important that you eat healthy. Eating a healthy diet rich in fruits and vegetables and low in processed foods can reduce the risk of so many health problems like obesity, some cancers, even breast cancer, uterine cancer, colorectal cancer. These cancers can be reduced by eating healthy. Can also, like I said earlier on, diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. It also improves intellectual health. Intellectual health is just as important as physical and mental well-being. Regular mental stimulation, like playing chess, reduces the risk of cognitive decline as one gets older. Some people play Scrabble, some people play other stimulating games. It cultivates a love for learning and discovery when you improve your intellectual health. It possesses a growth mindset and view challenges as opportunities. Expose yourself to new ideas, skills, and concepts. There are people that as they grow older, they think they cannot engage in several brain-stimulating activities. Some people have learned different things in computer, AI, in their old age. So let us not say because I'm retired now, I will not learn new things. Now, reduce smoking and alcohol use. I'm saying this because I know a lot of lawyers, like doctors, smoke and also take a lot of alcohol. They may not be doing it where their peers and their colleagues are, but when they are with their friends, they smoke, they take alcohol, a lot of alcohol. Smoking and excessive alcohol use can increase the risk of injury and death from accidents. If you take too much alcohol, you go to the nightclub, you are driving back home, you can have an accident. Cigarette smoking leads to heart disease, it leads to lung cancer, leads to emphysema. Alcohol can lead to chronic liver disease. It can also lead to erectile dysfunction. Some cancers, e.g., breast, throat, and uterine cancers, have also been shown to be affected by some of these habits. Improve mental wellness. Know when to take it easy and rest. Don't overwork yourself. You have worked to a point, you should rest. But if you continue to just walk, it's a bit difficult. So you need to rest, get enough sleep. You're expected to sleep about, as adults, 7 to 8 hours a day. But I know a lot of you here do not sleep 7 to 8 hours a day because of work, timelines that you need to meet, deadlines that you need to meet. A lot of you here do not sleep that much. My wife does not sleep that much, I know, because of our work. I try to sleep a lot. If I'm not watching football in the evening, I just want to sleep. And it is important that you get enough sleep. Strive to improve on interpersonal relationships. If you are mentally well, it will help you to improve on interpersonal relationships. Improve your work-life balance. Very, very important. As long as you are working, you should also enjoy yourself. If you do not enjoy yourself while you are working, your next of kin will enjoy all that money that you have been making. Please note that. And when they ask the person, what do you do for a living? The person says, I'm a next of kin. I'm a next of kin. Focus on the positives. Seek help when you need help. If you need help, seek help. Whether it is just to see a counselor, to talk to a counselor, or to go to hospital to seek medical care, please do so. We have had professionals who have mental illnesses too. Improve occupational wellness. Occupational wellness encompasses finding fulfillment and satisfaction in our work or chosen activities. It involves aligning our passions, skills, and values with our career or personal pursuits. By pursuing meaningful work and maintaining a healthy work-life balance, we can experience a sense of purpose, fulfillment, and overall well-being. It is also important to improve your emotional health. Coping effectively with life and expressing emotions in an appropriate manner are the keys to emotional health and wellness. People who are emotionally well maintain a high level of self-esteem. Those who are not emotionally well have low self-esteem. They have a positive body image and the ability to regulate their feelings. When you are not emotionally well, you will be imagining things. They are not talking about you. You say, you walk past somewhere, people are talking, you say they are talking about you. These people are talking about you. They are talking about what I'm wearing. They are talking about my weight, my size. You are not emotionally well. So if I have emotional health, you will have a positive body image and the ability to regulate your feelings. Spiritual health is also very important. Spiritual health. Good spiritual health helps one to connect with your meaning and purpose in life. Practice mindfulness. Adopt an attitude of gratitude. And also give back to others and society. It is important as people that are privileged that you give back something to society from time to time. Improving environmental health. Environmental wellness focuses on our relationship with the natural world, with nature and our surrounding. It involves practicing sustainable behaviors, connecting with nature, and creating a healthy living environment. Gardening. By taking care of our planet and living in harmony with nature, we can contribute to our own well-being and that of future generations. This is also very important. You hear about climate change every day. This is part of what we are talking about. Improving finances. Financial health is the state of being in which a person, business, or financial institution measures their well-being by the condition of monetary assets and liabilities. That lawyer that was driving boats in Abuja may not have financial wellness. Financial wellness may be an issue. He may have too many bills to pay, that the praxis is not enough to sustain those so many bills to pay. Sometimes he may have so much financial burden from in-laws, from children. If you know you cannot afford your child to be in Nile University, you go and put your child in Nile University where they are paying 8 million naira a year for medicine. I don't know how much they are paying a year for law. You go and put your child in Alpha Babalola because your friend has his child in Alpha Bebelola, it's good to cut your coat according to your cloth. So sometimes these are the things that your friend is driving Prado Jeep, so you must have Prado Jeep. Those are the things that can make somebody to have difficulty coping. Sometimes too, the place where you practice, if you know the house rent in Abuja is so much, why not move to Oyo State, where the bills for house rent will not be as much as that in Abuja? You still practice law and still have financial wellness. The key elements to improving financial health include the ability to meet financial obligations, having savings for emergencies and retirement, and managing a budget successfully. Improve social interactions. It's part of one of the ways you can also use. Pursue satisfying relationships with others. Don't get into a relationship that will stress you, strain you, and all that. Respect differences of other groups and individuals. Engage in effective ways of resolving conflicts. They were talking about alternative dispute resolution and what somebody can make from alternative dispute resolution. I heard what he said. Contribute to the common welfare of the community. If your community people are contributing money to build road, you cannot say how many times in the village. You cannot be saying how many times do I even go to the village and you will not contribute. If they are contributing money to build hospital, you will say in the village, you say, will I go to that village hospital? If I'm sick, I will go to the hospital in town. But your relatives, your family relatives, aged parents, and other people, aunties, cousins, in-laws, they may be using those facilities. So it's good for you to also contribute. Recognize that one's self and society are interdependent. They are interdependent. So wellness, health and wellness is achieved by the following. To be healthy, we need good diet, we need to exercise, we need to sleep well, we need to drink plenty of water, and we need to be happy. These are ways of achieving health and wellness. How to get started on the path to health and wellness. Set a SMART goal in one of these areas and track your progress. Start slow and small. Walk towards a goal each day. Celebrate your accomplishments. Current measures to improve the health and wellness of Nigerian lawyers. These are current measures. We'll soon be rounding up. These are current measures to improve the health and wellness of Nigerian lawyers. In 2021, the Nigerian Bar Association came up with Project Wellbeing, aimed at improving the health and wellness of Nigerian lawyers. The Nigerian Bar Association and the National Health Insurance Scheme, which is now National Health Insurance Authority, Health Insurance Scheme. 1,000 Nigerian lawyers selected from 125 NBA branches across the country will benefit from this scheme. Critical ailment insurance. NBA members who meet agreed conditions will be entitled to receive 1 million naira towards treating critical illness. Accidental medical expenses cover. Members who qualify will be entitled to a reimbursement of properly documented medical expenses in the case of an accident of up to 60,000 naira. Telemedicine access. Leadway assurance will enable an initial virtual consultation with licensed medical doctors to be provided to eligible NBA members at no extra cost. 100 million naira medical funds. Funds will be applied from time to time to support the medical needs of qualified NBA members who cannot benefit from the NBA, NHIS, or the critical ailment schemes. Further recommendations: identify stakeholders and the role each of them can play in improving health and wellness in the legal profession. Eliminate the stigma associated with help-seeking behaviors. When you seek help, some people have stigma to that. Emphasize that wellness is an indispensable part of a lawyer's duty of competence. Take small but incremental steps to instill greater wellness in the legal profession in Nigeria. In conclusion, health is essentially the goal, and wellness is an active approach to achieving this goal. Whereas health cannot always be changed, there are always opportunities to take active and positive approaches to wellness. Promoting health and wellness among Nigerian lawyers include addressing mental health issues, fostering positive mindsets, maintaining good work-life balances, and consistent self-care. Health is wealth. Thank you for listening. These are my, next slide please. These are my references for this presentation.
Thank you very much.
Questions? A few questions? Oh, no questions? Okay.
We want to specially thank Dr. Inimi James Omietimi of the Chief Medical Director, Federal Medical Center, Yenagoa. A big, big round of applause for him for that lecture. Thank you very much, sir, for taking the time not only to grace us with your presence, but for taking the time to do that research and deliver that very good paper. We are most grateful. We want to use this opportunity to thank everyone who has come for this event, to thank all the